Well, what happens when you dig it all? I'm going to show you a few targets, a few targets that I've dug up in the last couple of years by digging it all, right? You got to understand that I'm not digging it all out. I'm rejecting a lot of the trash that's on the surface. I'm pulling out the targets that I can pinpoint. And when you're in severe trash, that means people are in the area. Modern trash is some of the hardest spots to go through because you have to clear the ground out. If you want to go deeper, or if you want to get gold rings, you have to dig the trash out. This ring right here is a $3,000 gold ring Jim found in the top lot. You dig it all. It sounds just like a pull tab. $3,000 gold ring. Has a half-carat diamond in it. Has 81 diamonds in it. Real diamonds. This is handcrafted in a tot lot. This is a $1,000 gold ring right here. A Zales Jewelers gold ring. Many, many other gold rings here, right? Gold necklace, gold bracelet, gold pendants, just gold rings galore, right? You see them on live dig videos, right? I dig up gold rings all the freaking time, right? Honking gold rings. Live dig videos, people, right? Live dig videos. Honking gold rings. Big gold ring I found at the school there. All these gold rings here, right? I'll put these back in there. Honking gold rings. Big old silver ring. Necklaces. Silver rings. Silver rings. Silver rings. Silver rings. Silver rings. Avon ring there. A silver bracelet. Over an ounce of silver. A platinum ring right here. A really old silver ring. Very old silver ring. That humping ring that Jim found. Actually, he gave this one to me. 15-gram gold necklace here. 15 grams of gold right here, right there, right in the park. Right. Gold, nail. Right. Silver, gold, silver, right here. Jewelry. Here's some more gold right here. Here's some more rings right here. This US belt buckle plate, the only one I've ever found. I found this by digging it all. I dug hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds of iron to get this right here. And I found that with the Simplex, right? Just all winter long, I was hunting apart and just digging out the iron and digging out the iron because I knew that I was finding a lot of old buttons, a lot of relics, a lot of old horseshoes in that area. So I just spent all winter long just hunting that spot for about 30 hours a week, 25 to 30 hours a week, every single week of this last winter. And then finally I found this deep, about 10 inches deep right here. Look at all these rings right here, right? See? If you dig it all, you're gonna get a lot more of these rings, right? Right? Live digs, man. On my channel, live digs, right? Live digs. I'm not saying that I dig all the targets. You know, if I'm finding jewelry, I will dig most of the targets that I can pinpoint. You know, those lower conductive targets, like the foily targets and stuff, I try to reject them, and I can get through the foil and whatnot. But the pull tabs, you gotta dig the pull. If you want gold rings like this, right here, you want gold rings like that, you want gold rings like that, you pretty much have to dig it all, right? Coins are easy to hit on, right? Coins read up the same, right? A quarter, all the quarters sound the same, right? Pretty much the same. In my soil, it differs a lot because I have really mineralized ground. You know, those deeper targets, all the deeper targets sound like iron, right? In my mineralized soil. That's why I pretty much dig most of the targets out, because you just never know. Every machine that I've ever used, just, you know, the deeper targets just sound very irony. You know, a lot of times I'll be lucky, no matter what coil or what settings or what detector I have, I'll be lucky if I hit some targets deeper than 8 inches deep. You know, unless it's a really clean spot, you know, mild soil. I don't really have much mild soil in my area. But coins are easy to hit on, right? it doesn't take too long to learn what the coin tone or the coin number is, right? Because you pretty much got like a few coins that read up the same. You know, the quarters sound the same, the pennies sound the same, the dimes sound the same. You know, they'll give you same numbers and same tones pretty much, because they're uniform size and shape. So these gold rings, they're all different sizes, they're all different shapes. The necklaces are almost impossible to find. Those bracelets are almost impossible to find. You know, you just got to dig to get gold necklaces and bracelets, you have to dig every freaking single piece of small little foil out, right? And you got to learn the machine, right? When you're digging everything, you're learning the machine. You're learning what the junk sounds like. You're learning what the good targets sound like. You know, if I'm in a spot that's, I just dug out massive pull tabs or massive bottle caps and I haven't really got much jewelry, I'm just gonna skip that spot. Nobody's gonna hunt that area, all right? It's just not worth it. You know, I'm hunting in spots where I've found jewelry at before, hot spots of jewelry, and I'm still continuing to clean them out, because there's jewelry at different depths, right? In the trash, you just got to dig the trash out, right? You got to dig the trash out to get these gold rings. You got to be digging the trash out, because none of these gold rings, most of these gold rings don't sound the same, right? And pull tabs, I've shown you that video. Pull tabs can read up a really wide range, and gold rings can read up wide range. You know, I have gold rings that sound just like pennies, and I have gold rings that sound like pull tabs, and I have gold rings that sound like foil, and I have gold rings that sound like iron, right? If you want gold, you're gonna have to dig at pretty much everything, all right? I know that some people, it's hard to grasp that of digging everything, but the more you explore your settings, and the more you explore your programs, and the more you go out of your comfort zone and try to dig up trash, you'll start finding a lot more targets that you should be digging out, right? Like gold, pretty much gold, right? If you wanted to get coins, go for it, man. Just dig out all the junk coins, you know. A lot of those coins are only worth a couple bucks a piece or a buck a piece, you know, those silver dimes. You know, I want to get the gold. That's why I swing so fast. The gold's near the surface. I want it to be an easy hunt. I don't want to struggle trying to get targets out, right? I want it to be easy. My soil masks targets already anyway, so you just never know what you're going to dig up next, man. Not everybody has mild soil and really clean ground, or you know, I think hunting in iron is easier than modern trash, because in modern trash you have to dig out the trash, and in relic dumps or in iron you don't have to dig out the iron, right? Just do the best you can, try to dig out the non-ferrous targets. In trash, there's so much trash, right? You just pretty much have to dig out the trash. You just never know what your next target's gonna be, man. Almost all these gold rings here, dozens and dozens of gold rings, you know, probably at least $10,000 worth of gold rings, way more than that, way more than $10,000 here. Most of those gold, about 95% of those gold rings, I thought it was gonna be another pull tab or another zinc penny or just another piece of trash. They just come out of the ground when you're least expecting it, right? Coins, you know you're on a coin. You know you're on your coin, because they all the coins read up the same numbers, right? Because they're the same size and diameter and whatnot, same size and conductivity. You know, they're uniform shape. So jewelry is not uniform shape. I find jewelry all the time. You see it in live dig videos. I am out in the field making videos showing you guys live digs on these rings and these targets here, right? Well, thank you for watching.